It's really easy to be deceived by optical illusions, and golf has them as well. And what we're going to do today is we're going to have a look at how the illusion of where your hands are at impact can influence your ability to get your hands to where they should be in relation to the ball, to help you hit the ball a whole lot better. Hi, I'm Peter Knight, and I've created this channel, Peter Knight Golf, to help you play your best golf. And what we're going to do today is we're going to look to help you overcome that illusion, which you may not even know you have, and help you to hit a whole lot better shots. So let's take a look at exactly what that illusion is. When I set myself up, my eyes are back here, the ball's out here, the target's out here, and when I look at my hands, it appears that they're sort of covering a spot maybe just inside my foot there. Now what you're seeing from front on there is that my hands are actually pretty much above the ball, so they're not a long way forward. So my hands are actually further back than what it actually looks. So when I use these rods on the ground here, this is going to give me an idea of, or give you an idea of how these illusions can occur. When I set myself up here and I look down at my hands, it looks like they're covering the yellow line there. When I go to impact, because my eyes are still here and my hands are now forward, so the shaft at impact's leaning forward sort of 5 to 10 degrees, the club by my line of sight looks like it's covering the white line. Now from where you're looking, it doesn't appear that way at all. So this is the illusion, and it's really just based on where my eyes are in relation to the ball. And so it seems so much more logical that what I want to do is I want to get the club back to the ball so that now by my line of sight, it looks like my hands are slightly ahead of the ball. Now you can tell from where you're looking that is definitely not the case. So first thing is just to know that this is likely to be the case, that this illusion is likely to kick in, and we need to monitor it to make sure that it doesn't affect you. So a couple of things about overcoming this. One is the recognition of it. Second is, how do I get my hands forward there in the first place? So this is going to be a combination of three things. The first one is keeping the hands passive, so I'm always feeling like there's no forced movement through my hands there. Now when I'm creating this fishtailing movement, the club is catching up to my left arm when my hands are about here somewhere. If I start using my hands, that's going to catch up way too early. So keeping the hands passive. The second thing is that when I swing the club to the ball in the downswing, my balance, my hips are moving forward, my head's staying pretty steady, but my hips are definitely moving forward. So that's going to influence where my hands are at impact as well. If I haven't got that forward movement, then my balance stays back and my hands are likely to be back at impact. And the third thing is my body rotation. So from here, if I just allow my body to turn, that'll move my hands forward a little bit. If I get the combination of my hips moving to the left so that my left leg becomes vertical and I turn my hips, now my body movement has moved my hands here. So that's the combination of the three things that we require for this. I need to have my hands quite passive, I need to allow my body to move forward, and I need my hips to turn. And then when I strike the ball, we can see that the club's met the ground right where the ball was, and the divot or the mark on the ground there has been taken after impact. So that sort of gives me a pretty good clue that I must have struck the ball with my hands forward. If my hands are back, I'm likely to either miss the ground, in which case I'll hit it thin, or hit behind the ball. But when my hands are forward, it makes all the difference to the quality of my contact. So record yourself, have a look and see where your hands are at impact, rehearse moving between address and impact so that you can get that feeling for yourself, and you'll find that that will certainly help the quality of your strike.